On November the 27th, we have the full moon in Gemini, welcoming a time of culmination from the new moon in Scorpio that we had 2 weeks ago. Now we are in Sagittarius season as of officially the 22nd. This is a nice energy that we have to work with for exploration and for adventure because we had a very transformative time later portion of October moving into the first portion of November. This is a wonderful moment to reflect and to see what changes have occurred within yourself. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel different? Do you have a new perception on yourself, on life, on relationships? What has changed over the last little while that is going to offer more wisdom for your journey and for your self-development and manifestation purposes? As we are in Sagittarius season and moving into the month of December, the energy naturally is going to lighten up for a lot of us. Is the energy lightening up for yourself? Have you gone through significant change since the end of October? Many of us have had a lot of energies, emotions, thoughts, uncertainties over the last while. But during those moments of uncertainties and during those moments of transformation, we are moving into something greater. We get to move into something greater. We get to experience something more. And as I mentioned, we could have a new shift on perception, a new realization, or feeling different. So this is a beautiful time now as we are in Sagittarius season to explore, to be curious about life and relationships and ourselves. During the full moon in Gemini, this is an invitation to connect with the dualities between the two opposing signs, if you will, in the zodiac calendar, Gemini and Sagittarius. Gemini is of the lower mind, meaning that it thinks logically. It is very intelligent, loves to research, loves to read, loves to engage with people. Sagittarius is of the higher mind, based on wisdom gained through life experiences, through exploration, through adventure, through seeking, and through spiritual development as well. So it's a very wise energy. So we have the two archetypes here that are going to be opposing one another, inviting us to look at both aspects that we have within ourselves. Where can you integrate balance between these two archetypes within yourself and within your life? Is there an area that is calling for more research and more studying and more learning and more communication? Or is there part of you that's calling for something more adventurous, or maybe both? As again, the dualities, these opposing archetypes, these opposing energies that we have within ourselves do need to be balanced in some kind of way. So is there an imbalance with either one of them? Or is one of them calling for a little bit more attention than usual? We also have this full moon. So full moons are all about releasing. It offers us a time for setting intentions and becoming clear of what we need to change or what we need to maybe release in order for our manifestations to be fulfilled that were set during the new moon as our intentions. The full moons offer a beautiful time of release and can bring energy up to the surface in ways of, well, it's air energy, so it could be of the thoughts. There could be a lot of overthinking. There could be a lot of analysis, very particular energy within the mind, the logical thinking. Or because we're in Sagittarius season, there could be this fire burning inside to get something done, to explore, to create change, to create movement in some kind of way. Use this full moon to your advantage to connect with what is rising to the surface, what may need to be released or looked at in order for change to happen. This is mutable energy that we are in, and it's all about change and adaptability. Where can you invite more change in order for that change to happen, or in order for balance to be maintained between the Gemini and the Sagittarius archetypes within yourself? And as I mentioned, the full moons are very potent. Full moons do bring up a lot of energy and experiences to the surface, such as thoughts, could even be emotions, could even be anxiety and anxiousness within ourselves, because we do have a little bit of that fire energy of Sagittarius, which really does want us to explore and move and try new things and experience life. Take some time to reflect during the full moon on the 27th to see what is showing up within yourself and try to connect that energy to a aspect within yourself that may need to be looked at, or of course can be released during the full moon. Full moons typically are a beautiful time for releasing anything that is getting in our way or preventing us from maybe exploring life or learning something new. Is there a fear? Is there a block? Is there hesitation or resistance to exploring life or to learning something new? And if so, this is the perfect time to release it. It is wonderful also to connect, as I mentioned, with the intentions that you set during the new moon in Scorpio on the 13th and tie it together with this full moon to observe any hurdles that you can break through during this time. Also, too, you can use the full moon as an opportunity for communication, as Gemini is a very communicative archetype. Where can communication maybe be incorporated or invited into a certain aspect within your life for maybe resolution or for healing, or maybe to cut ties to the past, or maybe even to eventually start something new in the future? So the full moons, again, as I mentioned, a great time for change and release. And the more aware that we are, we can get very micro about some of the changes that we want to create, especially during these full moons. During full moons, I always love to journal, to write down what I want to release, to get very clear about certain aspects that might be coming to the surface or certain aspects that need my attention. And you can even burn the paper after as a way of release, fully releasing from these ties that may have been holding you down. You can also light a sage to clear out the old and make space for the new, giving thanks to all of the experiences, even the most challenging ones, as they do offer opportunity for growth. And then, of course, have a salt bath to wash away some of the old energies and put your feet into your new reality when you step out of the bath or the shower. And this is a constant work in progress as we are working towards our manifestation goals or creating a space for healing and transformation. And of course, make sure to join me over at Patreon with the Inner Circle, as I will be hosting a full moon ritual on the 27th to work with this energy for release and for change. I'm wishing you all the best during your transformative and manifestation journey, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.